Okay, so you should have at least got to this point, because example number 1 on this page told us that negative 15 divided by 3 was negative 5. We drew a picture to do that. And so the quotient was negative 5, which meant it was negative, and it was a negative divided by a positive. Example number 2 was 12 divided by 4, and it was equal to 3. So we had a positive divided by a positive, which gave us a positive answer. Example number 3, we rewrote 12 divided by negative 3 to get negative 4. And so a positive divided by a negative gave us a negative answer. And then example number 4 was up here. 12 divided by negative 12 divided by negative 4 was a negative divided by a negative, gave us a positive 3. And so that gave me a positive answer. And so what you should be trying at this point is trying to figure out what is the pattern. And if you already know the multiplication rule, it should be something that you're thinking, oh, maybe it's similar or the same. Notice here that when signs are different, my answer is negative. When signs are the same, my answer is positive. So we're just dividing and then using the same rule that we used for multiplication. So we've got a negative divided by a positive gives us negative 3, which is a negative answer. A negative divided by a negative gives us a positive. And the answer there is 3. 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5, because a positive divided by a negative gives us a negative answer, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. 12 divided by negative 6 is negative 2, because a positive divided by a negative is a negative answer. And then 0 divided by negative 15 is 0. So anytime you have 0 divided by a negative, you get a 0 answer, and 0 divided by a positive number is 0, and you get a 0 answer. So what they're going to ask you to do now is they're going to ask you to write your own rules. How do you know that an answer is positive, negative, or 0? And write the general rule, which is pretty much the same thing here. So what I want you to do now is I want you to pause the video and try and write them in your own words, and then unpause to see if yours matches mine. So hopefully you wrote something about when signs are the same, your answer is positive. When signs are different, your answer is negative. And when 0 is your first number, your answer is 0. So down here, the same thing. Two integers with the same sign have a positive answer. Two integers with different signs have a negative answer. And now you know your rules for multiplying and dividing integers.